The worst advice I ever got in the real estate business as far as sales was concerned was from a prominent banker in my community. When I was first starting out, I was young. He was like a quintessential banker, right? Like big dude, big cigar. I'm sitting at his desk, his giant desk in my low seat with him up high, right? And he pulls a cigar. He's like, let me give you some advice, Mike. You got to always take all the change off the table. And what I mean is work with every single customer you can. What I mean is never turn down a client, right? And at the time, it was logical. It was like, oh yeah, why would I turn down money? You know, I should take every client that I can. But what I want to talk to you about is how to get the clients you want. When you have the wrong clients, you're going to deal with people that don't respect your time. They don't respect your advice. They don't respect your fees, right? So they're going to negotiate with you over your fees. They're going to be mad at you about your fees. And they're going to be generally overall unappreciative of the work that you do. They're going to try to haggle you down to next to nothing. The best experience that I had in this is in my marketplace, when I dealt with somebody who was a little bit higher, let's say 10, 20% than the average price range, they would be absolute animals in the way that they would deal with me. They wouldn't treat me with the respect that I was used to when I would deal with a much higher priced client, right? And so a much higher priced client had a different perspective on my fees. They had a different perspective on my work. They had a different perspective on the things that I was prescribing to them as far as expertise and information than somebody who was, again, 20% higher than the average price range, who would be the exact opposite. Some of the other problems are if you don't have the type of clients that you want, maybe you're working in the wrong price range. Maybe you're spending a lot of time with somebody who's not going to make you very much money, even though at the time you don't have another client. So it feels like the logical thing to do. The other challenge with working with the wrong people are perhaps it's costing you the ability to work with the right ones. You know, the other challenge is they're probably not going to be loyal to you. If they don't respect you, if they don't respect your time, if they don't respect your expertise, they don't respect the work that you're doing, they're just going to go and jump ship at whatever is most convenient to them at whatever opportunity they have, right? And so when you have those things going on, life can kind of suck. It can kind of feel like maybe this isn't even the best industry for you. So in comparison or in contrast to that, when you have the right customers, everything else is easier. The best possible place you can be in business is a place of autonomy. That means working with who you want, when you want, for how much money you want. That sounds great, right? So let's talk about how to get there. Let's talk about what you need to do in order to position yourself to be able to do that. And to begin, what we have to do is we have to have clarity on who it is we want to serve, right? So if you don't have clarity on that, that's step one. Who is your ideal client profile? What do they do? What are their hobbies? Where do they work? Where do they live, right? Are they family people? What things do you have that are similarities where you can start to insert yourself in the ability to have an understanding of them and an empathy for them so that you can service them at a higher level? I'll never forget when I first learned marketing, one of the things that they say is in your ad, you want to put pictures of your ideal client profile. So if you're going after doctors, right, in your marketing, you want to have pictures of doctors in your marketing, right? So that's what I'm trying to communicate here, getting clear on who it is so that then you can start to seek those people out.